With each passing month, our country's faced increasingly difficult times. But everywhere I go, despite the economic crisis and war and uncertainty about tomorrow, I still see optimism and hope and strength.
He's thrilled with this. Jim, out of way, babe. Left field. Gino Smoley. Love you, baby. See ya, hon. Gino Smoley, left field. Oh, we must come here again early tomorrow. Right field. Paulie. Barillo. Out of way, babe. Heads up ball. Heads up all the way. Duke. Snyder. Duke Snyder, center field. Duke. Snyder, center field. Out of way, babe. Carl Erskine on the mound. Really big ball in there, Carly. Catching, Johnny Roseboro. Know them all by name. The whole thing, yeah.
And we have a tied ball game. Los Angeles Dodgers 5, Tonichi 5, and here we are at the bottom of the 8th inning.
We've seen over the last 8 years how decisions by a president can have a profound effect on the course of history and on American lives. But much that's wrong in our country goes back even farther than that. We've been talking about the same problems for decades, and nothing is ever done to solve them. This election's a defining moment, a chance for our leaders to meet the demands of these challenging times and keep faith with our people.
Would you like to start with juice, fruit, or soup?
I think juice will be fine.
We have apple, grapefruit, pineapple, apricot, orange, lemon, lemon crush, banana, asparagus, avocado, nectarine, tangerine, cherry, or pitless watermelon.
For the past 20 months, I've traveled the length of this country. And Michelle and I have met so many Americans who are looking for real and lasting change that makes a difference in their lives. Their stories are American stories. Stories that reflect the state of our union. I'd like to introduce you to some of those people tonight. I'll also lay out in specific detail what I'll do as president to restore the long-term health of our economy and our middle class.
Apple would be fine.
Apple it is. And what kind of salad would you like with your meal? We have Caesar, watercress, lettuce and tomato, plain lettuce, Bibb lettuce, hearts of Bibb lettuce, lettuce leaves.
10 years ago, she bought a house outside the city so she could send her children to good schools. Now, with rising costs, it's getting tight. Her husband Brian works at a tire retread plant and needs to stand all day.
He has a torn ACL and meniscus that he walks around with every day. He was going to have the surgery in June, but we couldn't really afford for him to get the disability pay.
And so they put off the operation to take care of other things.
This is where our snacks would go. Gabriella, and then Nathan, and then my husband and I, and my daughter, and Ethan, my son. If they know that this is it for them for the whole week, then they will make it last longer.
Watercress is always the,
Watercress it is. Good choice. You got it. And what do you have on it? We have vinegar and oil, plain oil, Thousand Island, 100 Island, Hawaiian Island, 3 Mile Island, Russian, German, Swiss, mayo, Roquefort, blue cheese, brown cheese, cheese and bacon, bacon bits, bacon chips.
I think everybody feels the same way, that they'd like to see an end in sight to all the worry and the chaos of everyday living, trying to make ends meet. Okay, how much are we bringing in this week? How much is the car payment?
Hold him, Ethan, hold him!
When roughly can we pay this bill?
All across the country, I've met families just like Rebecca's, getting their kids to school, meeting their mortgage payments, fighting for their families.
Come on, Gil. Lay it back in L.A. Right out of the park.
The American spectator is really getting to the great Ichiyama.
All across the country, I've met families just like Rebecca's, getting their kids to school, meeting their mortgage payments, fighting for their families.
it just keeps going up and up and up, and you know, and I can remember a time when I didn't have to worry about this stuff.
And now for your main course. We have steak, chops, veal, lamb chops, veal chops, chops of beef, beef tornadoes, tornadoes of beef, roast beef, boiled beef, broiled beef, baked beef, braised beef, ribs, liver, lungs, onions.
I think steak is probably the best.
Steak, yummy. And how would you like that?
We measure the strength of our economy not by the number of billionaires we have or the profits of the Fortune 500, but by whether someone with a good idea can take a risk and start a new business, or whether the waitress who lives on tips can take a day off and look after a sick kid without losing her job. An economy that honors the dignity of work.
And now for your main course. We have steak, chops, veal, lamb chops, veal chops, chops of beef, beef tornadoes, tornadoes of beef, roast beef, boiled beef, broiled beef, baked beef, braised beef, ribs, liver, lungs, onions.
I think steak is probably the best.
Steak, yummy. And how would you like that?
Earlier this year, we already knew our country was in trouble. Home foreclosures, lost jobs, high gas prices. We were running a record deficit, and our national debt had never been higher. But then, a little over a month ago, the bottom fell out. What happened in the financial markets was the final verdict on 8 years of failed policies. And we're now going through the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. A few weeks ago, we passed a financial rescue plan. It's a step in the right direction, and as president, I'll ensure that you, the taxpayers, are paid back first. But we also need a rescue plan for the middle class, starting with what we can do right now that will have an immediate effect.
And how would you like that? Medium, medium rare, well done, rare, very rare, Sanka, coffee, decaf, brim, cocoa.
Oh, could I just have a check?
Fine, will that be cash, Visa, MasterCard, Carte Blanche, American Express, Bank of America, Bank of Germany, Bank of Tokyo, Bank of England, Bank of Honduras, Bank of Uruguay, Bank of the Peloponnesian Islands?